Deciding to make a board game, to some, may sound like the easy path, when compared to making a video game. But this is not always the case. Welcome to the first episode on board games. I'm Zach with Streamline Design, and today we're going to expand on where to start. For board games, just like video games, you want to get a prototype up and running as fast as possible. For board games, we'll use all sorts of materials ranging from paper, tape, and scissors to advanced materials like gray board, circle punches, and cardstock. If you haven't yet, you should check out the first video I made on prototyping, as that'll give you a good idea for where to start for making the first prototype, and then you can go from there. After you have something you believe can be fun, you'll want to look at expanding it. That means you'll be doing a lot of testing and a lot of prototyping. And I mean a lot. At this early stage, you'll be making a lot of changes. If you have cards, you'll be changing out the different ratios of good things and bad things, or just the different results that can happen. You may have completely new results and get rid of other results. The goal is for you to get the game to feel good and still be fun and competitive. For cards, the easiest way to go about this is using card sleeves, which a lot of you may have used when playing games like Magic the Gathering or Pokemon, or Yu-Gi-Oh, though the size for those is actually a little bit different. Card sleeves are really easy to use for prototyping because you can simply take a card sleeve of whatever color you want, throw in the card, whether it be a standard deck of cards card, a Magic card, a Pokemon card, it doesn't really matter. You just need some sort of backing to make it nice and stiff. Then you take a little bit of printer paper, maybe you printed some cards out on the printer paper, or maybe you hand wrote it. Either way, you can just slide it in, and then you have a card. What's nice about this is you can take out that piece of paper, rewrite it or reprint something, slide it back in, and then you have a completely new card. It makes for some very fast testing, and it's extremely helpful. Another nice thing about card sleeves is you can get different colors, and the different colors can represent different things. For instance, in a game I made, the different colors represented different areas, and depending on which area you were in, determined which cards you would draw from, or which deck you would draw from, rather. A way to prototype tokens and other pieces is, honestly, just steal them from an existing game. They're not going to be the final product, of course, but using existing items and materials from other games can make prototyping 100 times easier. The board part of your board game can be a pretty big trial and error process as well. Because of this, I highly suggest starting with some form of paper. Something simple that you can reuse. If you have to tape together pieces of printer paper, that's fine. The point is, until you get something that you feel very comfortable with, you don't want to move on to something more advanced and more hardy like cardstock or poster board, which you will want to move into eventually because the amount you're going to play this, you want it to be able to stand up to some wear and tear. The main point about all of this is you actually have to play your game. Through all the stages, you have to be playing your game. You should have a group of friends that you can have play the game with you so that you can all see how it changes over time. Hopefully they're good friends who can give you good feedback, such as what feels wrong and what doesn't, what part is actually fun to them, which it's going to vary from person to person, but getting good feedback is going to go a long way in making sure the game is how you want it to be. Now, to get some comments going, I have a question for you. For all you board game people out there, what is your favorite board game right now? And why? Leave it down in the comments below. I'd love to see your answers, and I'll even try to play your board game if it's one I haven't played. So, if you enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out and helps other people find it. And if you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe, and check the little bell as well to get updates as soon as I release new videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.